No. I used to, but not anymore.
Yeah, I would agree, especially since it says it's not explicitly in sight, so that you can find beauty in ways that can't be seen. But yeah, a lot of the ways you'll see beauty are through seeing.
Yes.
In a way, I mean, I think it's more inside, but I mean, you gotta be attracted to them.
I do kind of agree with that, especially if you're talking about an object, not an actual person. But I think when it comes to people, at least to me, it has a lot more to do with personality.
Well, okay. Well, it varies with everyone, I suppose. Like for me personally, I go for more personality based. Like, of course, looks is gonna be a thing for everybody, but personality lasts longer.
Beauty, it's kind of like in the eye of the beholder, like all those cliche people say, because really it's just like everybody is different with how they see beauty, and for me, beauty is just beauty. I mean, there's no way to define it except for what you see as beautiful. Like I can see a tree and think, oh, that's the most beautiful thing in the world, but somebody else can see that same tree and think, oh, that's the most ugliest thing in the world. But that doesn't matter because that's the power of beauty. It's all in the eye of the beholder.
It's what you think. It's not like it's everybody else. It's what you think and what you like. And if you really like the person and you think they're beautiful.
I think beauty really depends on the person. Like I find people who are kind and considerate and compassionate, and they try to do whatever they can to be a better person. That's what I consider beautiful.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not strictly based on. I'm trying to think of the words. It's not strictly based on sight, but you can feel beauty in a way, I guess.
I think that beauty comes from the inside. That if you're comfortable, you have to be comfortable with yourself to feel beautiful and to see the beauty in other things, like even like inanimate things, like trees and stuff, like fall and everything.
I will admit that there is an initial attraction that's based just on physical aspects, but when it actually comes to liking somebody and not just a crush, it's usually intellectual stuff or personality.
Probably personality. You gotta find somebody you're compatible with, and looks is you'll be. Well, trying to think. You'll start out probably notice them first based on their looks, but the thing that'll keep you around is their personality.
Probably a combination. I'm not going to say looks don't play a part. That's not the main thing for me. Personality is a big thing for me. I don't want to date someone like stupid, but looks isn't the biggest part for me. It's probably personality or brains. But I mean, how they look does play a part because that's what gets your attention in the first place, and then you get to know them and you get to know their personality, and that's what keeps you there.
I say a combination of the three, but which one's more important is personality. I mean, we really got to get together quick and not have like our big fights and.
I look for more of the personality because I like people that can make me laugh a lot. And then, like, if they look good or if they are really smart, that's just a bonus. Like, if they got a good heart and a good personality, that's all I need.
Based on commercials, yes, but other than that, I just had everyone has their idea of beauty before they come. I don't think it changed whenever I got here. It changed whenever I was thinking to come here. You know, like from what I thought was beautiful didn't change. So no.
I kind of did, because like I didn't know what to expect whenever I came here. So the only knowledge that I had whenever I first started looking at college was like, oh, all these college people are so grown up, they know how to dress to make themselves look so perfect and everything. But then whenever I got here, I realized that that doesn't even matter. Because 90% of the people, they just be comfy. And to me, being comfy is how you be beautiful. Because if you're not comfortable, then you're not going to be beautiful because you're just going to have like an ugly look on your face.
Not really.
I mean, I guess I kind of had like a stereotypical view of like really cool, intimidating college kids, but then I got here and I realized that everybody was just as nerdy as I am, and it's really nice. Like I'm so much less intimidated now that I've actually talked to people.
I knew it was going to be a mix of people, and I didn't realize it was such a mix of people.
Not particularly, no. I didn't have an expectation of anything.
Not really. I guess I've always felt this way, but I mean, maybe a little bit because there are so many girls on this campus that I think are beautiful people, and I can so easily look at them and be like, they're so much prettier than I am, but then I'm using it in a negative way as, wow, they're so beautiful, like, I'm not as good as them, but that's not how it is. Like, everyone is beautiful in their own way, you know? So it kind of helped me see that.
Yes, I think it has, because I'm more like open, and I see like people like different ways, and I understand it. Because like more in high school is like cliche and clicks, and here in college it's not.
A little bit, but mostly I've had this perception for a long time, but it kind of floated inward now that I've been on campus. Because I used to be like really self conscious about myself, but now I can like dress however I want and feel beautiful, even though that I used to dress the same way, but not feel as beautiful. So it really went in.
Mm, not entirely. I guess I'm starting to realize that, like I said earlier, I've always considered it more to do with people's actions and what they actually look like. And now it's kind of like beauty is, it's not just being a good person, but it's like being open-minded also. You know what I mean? Like if you meet somebody that's closed-minded that doesn't really listen, and it's not even necessarily like, compromising on their beliefs, but just listening, like listening to a different person's opinions. That if you don't listen, that to me isn't beautiful, and I never really thought about that before college. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I can't really think of a way it has. I don't. I don't think so. I don't think it's changed. I hope.
Of course, I definitely do.
Sometimes. Just like I said, it depends on how you feel with yourself. Not even, I mean, I can have my hair up and no makeup on, and I sometimes feel more confident that way than I do if I spend 30 minutes on my makeup, Because I feel like the longer I spend on my makeup, the more I'm trying harder to impress people, and I don't like feeling like I have to impress people. But if I can be around my friends naturally and still have a good time, then I'm going to feel so much more awesome, like about myself.
I'm very content with who I am. Let's say that. Like, I'm not one of these people that goes around just saying, "Oh, I'm ugly." I am who I am. It's like, and I'm fine with that.
Sometimes.
Honestly, no. No. Like I said, I base it on like being a good person, and I've messed up quite a bit, but I'm working on it. I'm really working on it.
Because, like I said, I did have a lot of low self-esteem. I didn't have a lot of self-confidence, and I'm just slowly building that up right now. And It's kind of hard to feel beautiful whenever you look in the mirror and be like, oh, I see all my flaws.
Yes, because if you don't, no one else ever will. The more you know.
Probably, yeah, because a lot of movies have college people either like six packs or bikini ready bodies and all that. I don't have that. I mean, I'm not in awful shape, but I'm also not perfect. And I think that the stereotypical college kid, if someone were to describe it, they would be in shape, have a nice body, and that would be um, someone's point of view of beauty. But then you get here, and there's so many different types of people here, so it just kind of changes. I think it's negative because I know I don't look like that, and so then I feel like, oh crap, like what am I gonna do whenever I get there? That makes me feel bad about myself because I can't compare to people who have seemingly perfect bodies and perfect faces and can do winged eyeliner like no other, and I can't do that.
I don't think it's affected like me personally, but I mean, like I said earlier, there's like a stereotypical view of college kids, and it's like the intimidating cool kids that party or whatever, and that's a bad rap. Like that's not representing everybody as a whole. There's so much more to the people here, so I think it's a negative. I wish they were represented more accurately.
Possibly. College students in the media are typically portrayed as partiers or eccentric, over the top, super social. I don't see the media as having any positive effect on it. I would see it more of a negative effect, honestly. Although I can't really describe how, I guess.
Definitely, I think it has affected it because, and in some ways, I think it has a positive way. In some ways, it's a negative way. A lot of people, they think if you go to college, that's putting you at a higher standard than others, and a lot of people see if you're at a higher standard, then your inner beauty is heightened. On the flip side, a lot of people, when they think of college, they think of the parties and just the kids going crazy and like getting drunk, and that would be a negative side to it, as if a culture looked at a student. So I say both.
Before coming to college, I think it was because you see it like in the media, it's all like alcohol, drugs, that kind of stuff. And then when I've got here, it's not. It's totally different. So I think at first it was negative, but now it's positive.
I think media, like any type of media, like billboards to broadcasting on journalism and like TV shows and stuff, they try to put the most beautiful people into that form, and it puts your expectation way up here whenever it's really down here. But honestly, some media does not do that because they're like on Pitch Perfect. They put Fat Amy and a whole bunch of other people that. I mean, I'm not saying that she's not beautiful because she is, but most people don't see that as beauty, and like the idea of beauty is like tossed back and forth, but it's really just how you look at it. And I think it's negative, of course, but it could be positive.